Hello everyone, welcome on back to Riverbend Springs. Alright, so we ended up getting about 4,000 liters of rope from that cotton bale. It is officially out. the rope factory's out. I kind of figured it would last longer than that, but it did not. So we'll have to get the other field harvested for cotton and get that brought down here as well. I'm just gonna bring this to sell it now. Why not? Makes sense. We actually have a good amount of things to sell this month, which means obviously we're going to make a ton of money. We should have enough planks and long planks to get everything into the grain elevator museum. As far as I know, that should be the last stage. It certainly looks like it. It certainly looks like it. So we'll see. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it is. Yeah, we have the oyster mushrooms and lettuce too. It's February. I'm pretty sure February is the highest price for those. It might be March too. I'll have to take a look, but I think that might be February, March time. But we certainly do have the wood products that need to be brought down and sold. We'll get this stuff sold at the playground here. Like I said, I really don't think we're gonna finish this. I really do not think it's gonna be finishable. Considering we're not, one production down yet, and we're still not even here. We're only one constructible, basically. And we haven't even started on this. And this, I'm sure, would be the same length or similar length as that one. $70,500. That's pretty good. And think, though, we need, I think, 12,000 liters for the next stage of stage in there. So we still need 8,000 liters of rope. So we would need a ton more cotton to even get there. So yeah, I'm gonna double check on the price of lettuce and oyster mushrooms. I'll see if those are something that we should be selling this month or not, or is it something that we should sit on and wait till next time. We can drive through this field now since it's been harvested. Alright, so oyster mushrooms are highest at Goldcrest Valley. Lettuce is Farmer's Market. How is the Farmer's Kiosk? It's $100 less, which, it's $3,000 in the end. It's not terrible. And let's take a look at this. This is about $100 as well, which is about $2,000 less. So we'd be about $5,000 out. It looked like the price was going down there. What is, this shows February, and I think lettuce is February as well. Yeah. So we'll want to get those sold. It's not a huge deal if we get the wood products in right now, because it's still working through the amount we put in last time. So there's still a lot to be processed through there. We might know next month if it's done or not. Maybe. Would it be best if these are at Farmer's Market instead? I think Farmer's Market, we got 20% more too, right? It's about the same price here. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. I don't want to load it up, then bring it all up there, and then find out that we're going to be 20% less. So I think to be safe, I'll probably load up what we have here and sell it at the kiosk. All right, there we go. We got 26,000 liters of both on here. It's a mighty full trailer, but we only have a short distance to get there, so we'll get this sold. This will be another 160,000, well, more than 160,000, because we'll have to remember there's the 20% on top. I would bring this to the farmer's market, like I said. I think there's a 20% there as well, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'll take where I know for certain I'm going to get my 20% bonus on. Try to sneak through here. I really should take this tree down. Oh, that's as far as she's going. Oh. Like I said, this is a mighty... Oh. I'm not even sure how much money this is going to actually be, because this is selling in about 4 different... Oh, to 4. About 50 different things. Ooh. These have come off now a little bit, so I need to push them back on. There we go. Alright, there we go. We're up to 604,000, so that would have been, what, like 190,000? I'm honestly not sure, like 190,000. I'm kind of taking a guess. I think we were at like 410 before selling all of that. So pretty good. We'll just say we made a lot of money. We made a lot of money from that. Alright, so of course we have our planks and stuff. I'll get loaded up. I think the last thing that we'll do today is cotton harvest. So we'll have long planks as well. We should have enough. Looks like it. I'm just curious how many I need to bring over there. 4 pallets, and that'll be enough. Like I said, I don't know what else it needs work on, so I really feel like this is the last stage, right? It looks done. I don't know what else it would need at this point. So we'll grab 4 pallets of long planks. Then we can head up to the Grain Elevator Museum. We'll get everything put in there, and I would think that's everything for that construction. I would think. We'll see. I guess we'll find out. Probably in the next month or two. But I would think that's everything. Alright, well, we got 4,000 liters of long planks loaded on up. So we're just heading up to the Grain Elevator Museum, which, you know, in a distance, it looks pretty complete. I'm really hoping it is like the end of it, because it feels like it is. I don't know what else all my products are going towards at this point. You know, obviously there's an interior, but I know you can go inside of it, and I did go inside a little bit off camera, and it looks fairly complete inside. There must be something missing still. But like I said, maybe the railings on the side. Maybe some steps. There we go. That should be everything. Does it show it requires anything else? So it should be the finished good, I would think. I certainly don't see much else that needs work. So I don't know. Maybe there's something I'm not seeing, obviously, but I don't know. Looks good, though. Looks pretty dang good. Well, I did want to say, I think I'm probably not going to replant the other cotton field that we harvested last time. Obviously, I mean, I haven't even started on it now. I think we're going to start winding down this series, as well as Houton's probably going to be winding down as well. I think it's time to move on to different maps, as well as, you know, like I've said, I'm working on a survival challenge. I really think it's in a good place right now, where I think I'll be able to do it how I want it to. we'll see. Obviously, it's tough to say, and I think it's definitely going to be a little bit different than, in past survival challenges, like I've said. Then there will be another map replacing, the other series at some point. I'm not sure when, both of these series will be done. I have made a commitment. We will be finishing the Grain Elevator Museum on here. So if there's another stage, then I will probably replant the fields. But I really don't think there is. I don't know what else there is to do on it. But maybe it'll surprise me, and even then, maybe if it's something that we already have the products for, maybe I can just put it in there and go through that cycle. But just so everyone's on the same page, we'll likely be seeing these series start to wind down, which, Riverbend is at what, episode 39? 38? So that would put it at, I think, my second longest series for map playthroughs, like excluding Survival Challenge. It was Alma, Missouri, I did like 50 something in. That was primarily because it was towards the end of 22 and I didn't want to start up a new map, and that series was still doing pretty dang good. Everyone was enjoying it. I was really enjoying it still, so kept it going. Yeah, we'll be slowly winding them down. I think it's time to move on to some modders maps that have been coming out. There's one that just recently, I think, came out that I wanted to take a look at. So that one might be in play, but it'll be a surprise to everyone but me, really, on which maps are it. Yeah, just so everyone is aware, that is the current plan, at least, is to wait on these fields, not to replant them until then. This is kind of a decision I made between the last episode and this one. So that's why I probably shouldn't have bought the cotton harvester, but it is what it is. I can't really complain, We'll be able to have a good resale price on it still, so it's not the end of the world. So we'll get this over here as well. Right now, I would assume as long as there's no more stages to the Grain Elevator Museum, I would assume two, maybe three more episodes in Riverbend. I would lean closer to 2, because we likely would have one for the 2 harvests, and then we'd have one that just goes through selling everything. That's what I'm thinking right now. And then Huton, I'm not sure. That one might actually be a little bit longer until that one is fully ready, which Survival Challenge will likely replace Huton, if that's the case. So I would like to have, if I can wait another week for some possible good mods to come out for Survival Challenge, then I'll gladly do that and start up a map in replace of Riverbend, but we'll see. It's been good, FS25 has been, it's had its issues, I think we can all agree with that, but there's a good amount of improvements from 22. It's definitely been a bit of a rocky launch for bugs and issues. I know there's been crashing stuff on console. I'm not sure if it still is an issue. I know they recently got performance mode on console. That's probably nice to have. Having 60 FPS. Yeah, I know I saw on the recent announcement of the first DLC pack from the Season 1. There was a lot of people like, well, it'd be nice if this was fixed in the game and stuff like that. So I was like, oh. Like, I haven't had too many issues. I've been trying to be as forefront if I do have issues and getting bugs reported and stuff like that. So hopefully things can be fixed and improved on. But yeah, especially because the main bugs I've had were Uton. I had the one trailer, the header trailer that kept glitching out, and the train. Both maps, every series I've looked at or anything, the train has been all wonky and can be like 70 some kilometers away. That is a bug that I did report. Then there's been some weird stuff with steering assist. Otherwise, I don't think I've had too many bugs otherwise. Maybe a graphical thing here and there or stuff like that, but nothing too bad. The most game-breaking thing I've had is probably the train. And that's just because it's tough to sell at the train. I'd have to log out and then log back into the save, and then it's fixed. Well, obviously, like the steering assist stuff, I'll just have to adjust for it. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world. The header trailer, that one was pretty unfortunate, because kind of tough to travel your header places without a header trailer. But we've made do in there. I've primarily just been using another flatbed trailer in super strength, just get it to where it needs to go. Hopefully we see some fixes coming. I'm sure there's a lot more bugs that I haven't noticed, or maybe there's things I have had happen that I just is what it is. I don't, it's not game breaking for me. I guess we did have the rocks, the debris crusher here. I'm not sure if that's been fixed, but I know you can only collect it with certain modded equipment right now, or at least you could before. I'm not sure if you can do it with non-modded stuff now. Like the forged pickup can pick up the debris crusher stones. But I'm not sure if that's been addressed or not. Well, it looks like the edges are just about done in this field, and we just got to do the centerpiece. We're 25% full. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a full bale from this. It might be close though, because we didn't get one from the 3-4 field, the combined field. We got like an 80% full one. So maybe not. Either way, I'll bring it to the rope production. We can get some rope made out of it and make another 70-some thousand hopefully. Well, I think I'll just go ahead and start my time lapse for this. So I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done.
Now where I stand, I left the rain for the desert sand.
Alright, so, well, it looks like we won't quite get a full bale. Maybe 90%, maybe 90% full. Like, it's a big maybe, though. There's not a ton left here. 90? Oh, not quite 90%. That's everything. I think I did a pretty good job at getting this whole field cleared fairly well. We'll get this unloaded. Is it? Yeah, it is Y. It's kind of taking a wild guess at what button it was. Actually, something that we learned last time is you can actually pick up these with the forks. It's just we don't have enough weight on the back. We really don't to actually get it anywhere, but it is a nice to know thing. We need to use a front loader or something on them. We could. All right, well, I suppose we'll head down to the rope production. We'll get this in there. I would figure it would probably be out within the next month, just like the last bale was. So we'd likely look to end the lease on the rope production then, the rope factory. Like I said earlier, when I advance the next month, or whenever the next stage is done with the Grain Elevator Museum, if it still has another step, then we'll replant those 2 fields. If it doesn't, then we won't. That's just my commitment, is to getting that one construction done, and I'll see it through. I started it. Let's see it through. We're basically done, it feels like. So I kind of just would like to see how it looks in the end, which I think we have a pretty good idea now. There we go. So that is in there. Our almost 18,000 liters of, oh, missed it, of cotton is in there. So we'll get not quite 5. I wouldn't think we get 5 pallets. The last one did 4,500 liters, and we're not that much more. I wouldn't think we'd make that much extra, but we'll see. Anyways, that is about everything for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.